Welcome back to the show. Luke Beasley, as I said, filling in for David. You can find me at Luke Beasley on YouTube or podcast listeners. I know lots of people listen to the Pac-Man podcast. You can also listen to me there. It has been really shocking and disheartening seeing the willingness for MAGA Republicans, for Trump, people online, Marjorie Taylor Greene, to exploit an extremely frightening and, for many people, tragic moment amid Hurricane Helene that we just experienced, Hurricane Milton that we're experiencing now, and the fallout from those hurricanes. And MAGA jumped right into action, not solely as we should caring about people, the people impacted, the lives lost and ravaged, but instead attacking their political opponents with lies. And Trump has been saying that the federal government waited days to do anything. He's been saying that FEMA disaster response funds are being reallocated instead to house migrants or something. And that's why there's no FEMA money for anyone. And if you try to get relief, you're not going to get it. And then Marjorie Taylor Greene is saying that the weather's being controlled by the government to attack Republican areas, or alluding to that. And Biden had the perfect response to those claims and to Trump himself. Take a look.
Mr. President, have you spoken with former President Trump at all?
Are you kidding me? Mr. President Trump, former President Trump, get a life, man. Help these people.
If you're going to speak on this, which we all should, if you're going to focus on this, focus on people, helping people, hearing people, etc., not pushing misinformation. Get a life, Biden says. And then Biden also addressed Marjorie Taylor Greene during a briefing.
Now, I want to be clear about something. For the last few weeks, there's been a reckless, irresponsible, and relentless promotion of disinformation and outright lies that are disturbing people. It's undermining confidence in the incredible rescue and recovery work that has already been taken and will continue to be taken. And it's harmful to those who need help the most. There is simply no place for this to happen. Former President Trump has led the onslaught of lies. Assertions have been made that property is being confiscated. That's simply not true. They're saying people impacted by these storms will receive $750 in cash and no more. That's simply not true. They're saying the money is needed for this crisis is being diverted to migrants. What a ridiculous thing to say. It's not true. Now the claims are getting even more bizarre. Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, a congresswoman from Georgia, is now saying the federal government is literally controlling the weather. We're controlling the weather. It's beyond ridiculous. It's got to stop. In moments like this, there are no red or blue states. There's one United States of America.
I don't think I'll ever understand this. To me, just like we say on sort of, there will be people who pass away and you set aside politics for that. This and certain limited subjects, you just don't politicize. Unless you're MAGA, then you do. I don't get the urge. I don't understand how you could go to bed at night knowing that you're just pumping out stuff that's getting people hurt. And what Biden's referencing is, listen to someone who called into a radio show and said his dad is not applying for FEMA money that he could get because of the online misinformation.
Let's go to Anthony in North Carolina. Anthony, how you doing? What do you got?
Hi, Dan. Thank you for taking my call. This situation is actually breaking up our family. My father-in-law lives just outside of Asheville, North Carolina, and he was badly damaged by Hurricane Helene. And he has refused all FEMA help because he's a hardcore Trumper. And he literally believes that if he accepts anything from FEMA, they're going to take his house.
Wow.
And my wife is, I mean, we're literally, I mean, we're at the point where like, screw them. I mean, if they're going to listen to.
So because of online MAGA nonsense, you have someone who was impacted by the hurricane, isn't applying for FEMA relief that he probably be qualified for because he thinks they'll come and take his property or something. I haven't even heard that particular conspiracy yet. So stop. Get a life. Stop spending your life pushing misinformation and instead spending it. If this is going to be your focus, helping people, there's plenty to do. But instead, that's the focus for people. There really is no line for some. And I think the deterioration of some of those norms and standards we had in American politics can be attributed to MAGA Trumpism.
There are two big problems with the cheap plastic disposable razors. 2/3 of people have skin irritation, and then over 2 billion plastic razors enter our landfills in the United States alone. Now, our sponsor, Henson Shaving, solves both problems. With the plastic disposable razors, you have unstable blades wobbling around as you shave, which causes the irritation. It's like if you were cutting something with scissors or a knife and the blade is wiggling. That's what's happening to your face with the cheap razors. So here's the solution. Razors produced by Henson have a blade that extends only 0.0013 inches past the shave plane. And that means no blade movement, more comfort before and after shaving. This is something only Henson can offer because of their precision manufacturing shop that also makes aerospace parts. Plus, the only part that you replace is the blade itself. The razor will last you a lifetime. Better for your wallet, much better for the planet. When you buy a razor at hensonshaving.com/Pacman, use the code Pacman to get a 2-year supply of blades for free. Make sure to add the blades to your cart. The link is in the description.